It is my great privilege to welcome the dignitaries, distinguished guests, and the stalwarts of the cricket on this historic occasion. This is really a historic event as the Metro Cricket Club is celebrating its Diamond Jubilee celebrations. When there were no districts, the MCC took initiative to promote the game of cricket in the composite state of Andhra Pradesh. Those were the days when Vizag youth was dreaming about playing cricket and no opportunities were available. That is the real time when the founding president, late S.M.N. Rambhadra Rajagaru, and the founding secretary, or Pedi Rajagaru, took initiative and formed the Metro Cricket Club. The cricket lovers and the people of Vizag must be thankful to these architects for their commitment, dedication to the growth and development of the game of cricket. Started with organizing friendly matches between various clubs, the MCC has reached the level of producing cricketers like Venugopal Garu, Bharat, who represented India in the international cricket. It is the MCC responsible for producing 41 cricketers who represented Andhra cricket, that's the Ranji Trophy, Andhra Cricket Association. We all know that journey of 60 years, the Metro Cricket has crossed many milestones by leaving its legacy at every stage. In fact, I am a small person among the stalwarts here. I know very little and my contribution is minimal when compared with the services of our great personalities here. So I conclude, as we have to listen more and more from the MCC, from our stalwarts. Sir, our Ashok Gajaput Rajagaru has expressed his inability to attend today's Diamond Jubilee celebration as he is not keeping well, good health after returning from Delhi day before yesterday. He has sent a message, I will be reading it out. I am extremely happy to know that the Metro Cricket Club is celebrating its Diamond Jubilee today. It has been my privilege to interact with the several Metro players, namely B. Ramesh, R.V.K. Prasad, K. Parsarthi Garu, Narayan Swamy, Malik and Salam Garu in the last few decades. I had the pleasure of participating with the Metro players during the no play during the playing days when we go together for camping trips. I trust this event will be conducted on the befitting manner. I understand that you have checked out a program to honor the founders on the auspicious occasion. I wish all the event all the success. Now we'll play a small video if you prefer on the MCC. Thank you. Please.
Cricket in Visakhapatnam, like the city itself, grew from modest beginnings. Football, certainly not cricket, was the most popular game, with soccer stars from here making a mark in Calcutta, the mecca of Indian football. Hockey, thanks to the Anglo-Indian community, now almost extinct, was second to football in popularity. Cricket arrived much later. A tall gentleman by name G.S.N. Rao, affectionately called Ayya, formed the Visakhapatnam Cricket Club, and the Visakhapatnam port, in spite of its infancy, encouraged the game in the early 30s. Not many know that Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, then Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, invited Colonel C.K. Naidu, India's first Test captain, to come to Voltaire as a cricket coach. The idea, writes Sarvepalli Gopal in his biography of his illustrious father, fizzled out after Radhakrishnan's departure. 50 years later, Andhra University conferred an honorary doctorate degree, the first to be given to a sportsman, on India's greatest opening batsman, Sunil Gavaskar, at its convocation. C.S. Naidu became the second cricketer to receive such an honor from the Andhra University. The birth of the Andhra Cricket Association was an historic event in the annals of Andhra sport. C.K. Naidu and C.S. Naidu, two famous Andhras, along with Mushtaq Ali, came to Guntur and played a festival match in 1953, marking the birth of Andhra Cricket Association. The Andhras became famous in Madras as cricketers, tennis players and footballers, and the Ramaswamis and the Krishnaswamis were rarely seen in action in Andhra towns. C.K. Naidu led the first Andhra side in the Ranji Trophy when the little-known Andhra team played against Mysore. When Andhra batting began to crumble against the pace of Kasturi Rangan and co., C.K. at the age of 58 hooked Kasturi Rangan for a six and gave all those who were privileged to watch him a few lessons in batting with a sparkling knock of 70 and odd runs. Till then, only Andhra cricketer who attracted public attention was Vizag's G.S.N. Raju, who scored the first century for Andhra University in the inter-university cricket tournament. The communities of Kakinada brought a new luster to Andhra cricket. Gopala led the clan with aggressive batting, while K.V.R. Murthy, who played for 3 states in the Ranji Trophy, was among the test probables in the early 60s. Bhavana, who was one of the most popular all-rounders in Madras League, was the Scarlet Pimpernel of Andhra cricket, and at one stage was bracketed along with Prasanna and Venkataraghavan as among the best off-spinners in the south. N.S. Ramaswamy, the eminent cricketologist, described him as the best close-in fielder in the entire south. The formation of the Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association in 1963 by the dynamic superintendent of police, the late C.G. Saldana, was a shot in the arm for Andhra cricket. Saldana, assisted by Secretary A. Radhakrishna, found both the district cricket and the tennis associations and got the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, General Sri Nagesh, to inaugurate the association. The Governor, a former general and army chief, wielded the willow on the occasion. District collectors, police chiefs and local elders, backed by the public patronage, raised the stature of the cricket and tennis. Andhra cricket's finest hour was when K. Bhaskar Ramamurthy, son of Gopanna, led Andhra to the top of the table in the South Zone cricket in 1985. That was the first time for Andhra to enter the knockout stage. G.S.N. Rao, Ayya of Visakhapatnam Port, Chilakara Sundar Rao of Town Hall Club, and Srinivasan from the Science Department of Mrs. Raven College, K. Sudarshan Rao, Andhra University, K. Narayana, Andhra Medical College, and V.B. Naidu of Port Gymkhana Club contributed to the growth of the game in the town of Visakhapatnam. The oldest club was Visakhapatnam Cricket Club under the stewardship of Ayya. D.N. Sinha, the then one of the younger players chosen by Ayya to play for the VCC. Matches were then played at Police Barracks, Andhra University, Andhra Medical College and the Port Gymkhana grounds. It was in the year 1959, 2 young persons, late S.M.N. Ramabhadra Raju, popularly known as L.H. Raju, and K. Pediraju, felt the need for forming a cricket team comprising of promising youngsters in Vizag, and that marked the advent of Metro Cricket Club, consisting of M. Shyam, K. Muralidhar, Y. Ramu, V.V.R. Mohan Rao, P. Rana Pratap Gupta, N.S. Chalam, Lexi Brown, L.R. Swanti, K. Parthasarthi, P.R. Narayan Swamy, R.V.K. Prasad, and K. Shankar Rao. The guiding force was K.S.N. Murthy, fondly known as Uncle Murthy. L.H. Raju and Pediraju made it a point to take the metro team to towns like Velamanchali, Chodavaram, Guntur to play friendly matches. Once the founder K. Pediraju left Vizag in 1962, in connection with his business commitments, the Metro Cricket Club did not lag behind as far as its performance in the tournaments held in Visakhapatnam. However, soon after the Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association was formed in 1963, organized cricket was in place. The playing fields in Visakhapatnam were bubbling with cricket activity at the Andhra University, Andhra Medical College, South Eastern Railway and Caltex grounds, where all 8 teams played league matches on every Sunday and public holidays. Up to the end of the 60s, Metro was faring well in the local tournaments. The Bengali Association of Vizag, to perpetuate the memory of S.N. Banerjee, organized a tournament which was an instant success. Metro Cricket Club won the tournament in its inaugural year. In the early 70s, the Bhaiya Mahadeva Sastri Memorial Tournament was conducted on league basis for a period of 3 months. This tournament was annexed by Metro Cricket Club. It is not out of place to mention that this tournament was conducted for the last time in the early 80s when Visakhapatnam Port Trust won the Mahadev Shastri Trophy. Apart from the league and other tournaments of VDCA, most of the Metro players were students of various colleges and were involved in representing their institution in the intercollegiate, inter-university and other tournaments organized by the Andhra University. Most of the Metro players represented their institutions, namely the Mr. College, Andhra University Colleges and the Andhra Medical College. G. Satyamurthy, P. Chinnadhar Rao, B.V.S.N. Raju, N.V. Raman Raju, apart from the seniors Dr. L. Vijayareddy, Dr. L. R. Sotti, were all noted players who played the most popular tournament in Visakhapatnam, that is the major Ebden Memorial Cricket Tournament, conducted by Andhra Medical College under the able stewardship of K. Narayana, the most efficient physical director of Andhra Medical College. Once the senior players like G.S.N. Raju and others left the scene, the mantle fell on former Andhra Ranji Trophy captain R.V.V.K. Prasad, who devoted a lot of time and energy to put the Metro Cricket Club on a high pedestal. His contribution to the growth of the club is immense. He would always go in search of talented youngsters and provide all the playing equipment to the needy cricketers of the club. He would ensure that all the players practice regularly at the nets provided by the association. The Metro Cricket Club players had played for South Zone in the national tournaments and against visiting foreign teams. Among them were Y. Venugopal Rao, who represented India in the one-day internationals, and K.S. Bharat was included as a reserve wicket-keeper in the Indian Test team. The Metro Cricket Club topped the league table for many years, and it produced several Ranji Trophy players like Amit Pathak, R. Krishna Mohan, M.S. Kumar, V. Thirumal, R.V. Chandramouli Prasad, and others who fared well in the years that followed. It is not out of place to mention that members of the Metro Cricket Club were all a fun-loving lot. R.V.V.K. Prasad, L.R. Sonti, N.S. Chalam, B. Ramesh, K. Parthasadi, Narayan Swami, and others involved themselves with some activity during non-playing days. Their hobbies were hiking, hunting at places like Mandasa and Kedipeta in Srikakulam district. They used to go together for swimming, mostly to keep themselves fit. 60 years of dedicated service to the promotion of the game in Vizag produced good cricketers, some of whom performed well at the national level. The strength of the Metro Cricket Club lies in the fact that it serves as a bridge between the past, the present and the future. The following players had the distinction of representing the country at the international level in all categories. Y. Venugopal Rao, India, Under-19, Deccan Chargers, Delhi Daredevils, Sunrisers, Hyderabad, India A, Board Presidents 11, K. Srikar Bharat, India and Duleep Trophy, Irani Trophy, Delhi Daredevils, rest of India. Y. Gyaneswar Rao, captained India in the Under-19 and also represented Kochi Tuskers in the IPL. Amit Pathak, India Under-19, B. A. Sumant, India Under-19, Duleep Trophy and Deccan Chargers in the IPL. D. Sivakumar, India Under-19, T. Achyutarao, Duleep Trophy and Deccan Chargers in the IPL. G. Sankarao, India Under-19, C.H. Sneha Kishore, Deccan Chargers in the IPL, and P.V.N. Raju, a medium pacer, represented India in the Under-19 World Cup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Metro Cricket Club, I would like to welcome Sri D.S. Varma Garu, the President of Metro Cricket Club, onto the dais, please. I now request Sri S.R. Gopinath Reddy Garu, the Honorary Treasurer of Andhra Cricketization, to occupy his chair on the dais. I wish to call Sri V. Durga Prasad Garu, Honorary Secretary Art Accreditation, to occupy his chair on the dais. I now call upon Sri Vishnu Kumar Raju Garu, the Working President of VDCA. I wish to call upon Sri A. Prasanna Kumar Garu, former Rector, Andhra University, to occupy his chair on the dais. Now I wish to call upon Sri P. Sarachandra Reddy Garu, the Honorary President of Andhra Accreditation, to the dais. I call upon D.S. Varma Garu to take over proceedings of today's evening's function.
I request Professor Prasanna Kumar Garu to share his views on this occasion. Yes, sir.
President Sri Varma Garu, esteemed guests on the dais and honored guests in front of me, young friends, ladies and gentlemen. My congratulations to Metro Cricket Club on celebrating the Diamond Jubilee and the Andhra Cricket Association on celebrating the Platinum Jubilee also. The Andhra Cricket Association is one unique body that was inaugurated by India's first Test captain and one of the greatest cricketers of all time, the great C.K. Naidu. And therefore, we see here the meeting of the past. It's a very happy occasion to see cricketers of the past. And in fact, very appropriately it was said that Mr. Sinha, who founded the Visakhapatnam Cricket Club, which earlier was the Lumen Cricket Club. His father was the founder, president of the Lumen Company, electric company, and Sinha founded the Lumen Cricket Club. And when I came to Vizag for the first time, in 1954, as a student at the university, I had the privilege of playing for the Lumen Cricket Club, learning the alphabets of Vizag cricket then at the Lumen Cricket Club. The past, the present, and the future in the sense, we're talking about the past days. I'm sure Mr. Sarachandra Reddy is aware of the tremendous halo and aura that surround Andhra cricket. Perhaps you were not born then. Therefore, the Andhra Cricket Association was born on a very, very historic circumstances. It was the most exciting thing because a CK came, a CS came, and both of them brought the most exciting opening batsman India produced those days, that Mushtaq Ali. Mushtaq Ali was a partner of Vijay Merchant. When they toured England in 1946-47, many English bowlers, they were afraid of bowling to Mushtaq Ali, so unorthodox. He would hit the ball to every part of the ground and make strokes which were very unorthodox. And Mushtaq came there, and Guntur celebrated that event very gloriously in 1953. That was in 1953. The Andhra Cricket Association's birth was followed by the Metro Cricket Club. MCC is a very famous acronym. You know, Marylebone Cricket Club is the Mecca of world cricket, Marylebone. And Marylebone Cricket Club became in India Madras Cricket Club, MCC, Madras. Madras Cricket Club, in 1950-51, Mr. Radhakrishna founded Masulipatam Cricket Club. MCC was a popular economy. Marylebone, Madras, Masulipatam. In 1959 came Metro Cricket Club. And this is the genesis effect. Now, briefly, I want to speak only for a few minutes on three important aspects. Why do you talk about cricket all the time? What is great about cricket? Somebody very rightly said, cricket is not like other games. Other games are skin deep. Cricket goes to the bone. That is why cricket is loved. Other games are skin deep. Cricket goes to the bone. Most important point about cricket is, I always say cricket is like life. It teaches lessons left, right and center. Today it catapults you into the sky of prominence and eminence. Pardon my digression. What happened to Virat Kohli in the last few days? The next day it takes you down into the dumps. It's only cricket that does it. So cricket teaches a life. That you are today very great. Hi Krupanidhi, how are you? You are on top of the world today. Tomorrow you will be nobody. So cricket is a great leveler like death, like life. That is number one. The second important thing about cricket I like is that it attracts the younger generation. And today women for that matter. Indian women reaching the final of World Cup is indeed an extraordinary achievement. Let's not bother about losing the match. Because as somebody said, when a man plays cricket, an individual is playing cricket. When a woman plays cricket, a family is playing cricket. Therefore, families are playing cricket all over the world and something extraordinary. The third important point I wish to mention is, many people say cricket has become a commercialized IPL. I was really astonished when the series between New Zealand and India was ending. The commentators and experts were not talking about the match, but they were talking about the IPL teams that were going to be constituted. Now that is something amazing. You are not talking about the present, you are talking about the IPL. Now why IPL has become very popular? I like IPL for one reason. Maybe it's getting commercialized, but one important point, ladies and gentlemen, cricket has made the poor the rich and the rich richer. That is something great about cricket. No game has done so much to equalize people financially and status-wise as cricket has done. That is something great about it. That is why more number of people take to cricket, and cricket has become a national passion and a national obsession. Now youngsters, I am very sure, some of them will play for India, some of them will play at national and international level. You will remember one fact, that cricket teaches you ultimately, you have got to be modest. No matter what you are, how much you score, ultimately something better is bound to happen. Records are meant to be broken. In our childhood, we used to talk about badminton, and today people talk about Kohli, and the discussion is who is the greatest. Is Williamson the greatest batsman in the world? Is Kohli the greatest batsman in the world? Or is somebody else in route greatest batsman in the world? The debate goes on. But then one point is important. Take the case of Williamson. At the height of his success, at the height of his glory, he is very, very humble. That is what cricket teaches us. I thank you for this opportunity. Vizag, finally, I must tell you, in all honesty, sir, please. I must tell you in all honesty, I don't belong to this place. I was not born here. I came here 65 years ago. But remember, Vizag is a place where something extraordinary always happens. Because as somebody said, the greatness of Vizag lies in its people. I often say, I used to say earlier, if in Hyderabad government speaks, in Vijayawada money speaks, don't get me wrong, I am from Vijayawada. In Vijayawada money speaks, in Vizag culture speaks. And that culture has been beautifully embellished and enriched by cricket. I am very happy to see one of the finest adversaries, and Vijay Reddy, whose name was mentioned, Metro players. He's a surgeon in New York. He's a cricket player. In our days, we used to have the rivalry. We were playing for the Andhra University. And the Andhra University's rivals were Andhra Medical College. Andhra Medical College friends also were there. And the other rival was Rajahmundry Cricket Club, Government Arts College Rajahmundry, and AVN College was another college. Therefore, these places, Andhra Medical, Andhra University, AVN College, they produced wonderful cricketers who enriched the game and the culture of the city of Visakhapatnam. May cricket continue to shine in Vizag, bring greater glory to the city of destiny. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your valuable address. Now I request our founding secretary to Pedraja Garu to share his experience.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, distinguished and others of the cricket fraternity. Thank you all. I just want to tell you a few words about the starting of our club in 1958 and 59. In those days, one point, any of the players or everybody was all non-earning members. And they had to take their parents' permission to play a game. This was the situation in 1958 and 59. As Mr. Prasad said, BCC was the first team in Vizag which started cricket, not a regular player as I feel. Then there is one Mr. USP Gopal Raju from Visakhapatnam. He was managing the team. As you know, the commodities are the other team in Andhra Pradesh. Then Naziruddin, Amin and other from Rajahmundry. And from Venkatagiri, Rajagopal, Chandra, and some few clubs in Vijayawada. That's when we thought, we saw some good boys playing cricket with passion. They had no place. We thought we should provide a footing. And LH Raju, his name is Rambhadra Raju, he was the main architect. Along with them, we started players like Sham, Prana Pratap, D.N. Murthy, and all over there. We could not have grown this unless the Sudarshan Rao, the physical director of Andhra University, then Ayya from the port, then Mr. Narayana, the D.N. physical director from Medical College, were of immense assistance to us by providing grounds, playing material and all that. There was no earning members in the team, but the passion for the game was there and all played well. Then the game has improved. After a certain time, RUK has taken over the mantle of the cup and was running. Everything went off well, and I would like to tell you 2-3 things at the time. There was no money with everybody. They used to travel, and we didn't have kits. We don't have bats. All these institutions have helped us, and how this club has grown in the earlier years. So all that. I want to make a small mention. In the place we are seeing, extraordinary talent was his Rana Pratap Gupta. In the batting side, Sham, and the bowling side, D.A. Murthy. They were of, as I perceived them, they had a tremendous future. With the ground realities then, things would not go well. Not only from my club. If you take medical college, Jimmy Powaya was there, Vijay Reddy was there. Vijay Reddy was a live-wire fielder in those years. He's a good batsman. And Jimmy Powaya was a great bowler, born great bowler. And Bhavana from Kakinada. Andhra had players, but the realities on the ground could not help anything to grow this place to a better level. That's all. And regarding the Metro Club, I will tell you one small incident which may look foolish. You may ask how the name, in the morning it struck me. Jason Raju's son came and asked me how the club has started, how you could coin the name Metro. There's nothing in it, it's little foolish in the suspicious. We used to see a lot of English pictures. NJM was there, Metro Golden Mayer films. And we saw the lion roaring in it. And since the lion is the king of the beast, we thought we would name our club as Metro. It would become a king of the club. That's all. I thank everybody. Now at this junction I am very happy. A group of young gentlemen are now at the helm of the Andhra Cricket Association. I know Mr. Visakhapatnam is an advisor. I hope these young people will help the cricket grow and also help my club to grow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request P. Vishnukumar Raju, working president VDCA, to share a few words as they are gathering on this occasion.
ఈ మధ్య నాకెవరు మైక్ ఇవ్వటం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే మాజీలు అయిపోయాం కాబట్టి మైక్ దొరికిందని చెప్పి ఎక్కువసేపు మాట్లాడడం మీరు ఎవరు కంగారు పడక్కర్లేదు. ఐ జస్ట్ క్లోజ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ 2-3 minutes. ఈరోజు ఈ ప్రోగ్రాంకి ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లోని రావాలి అనే ఉద్దేశంతో వరుణ్ గారు చెప్పారు. అట్లాగే గౌరవనీయులైన ఆంధ్ర క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఎ వెరీ డైనమిక్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ శ్రీ శరత్ చంద్రారెడ్డి గారు, అట్లాగే ట్రెజరర్ గారు గోపీనాథ్ రెడ్డి గారు, దుర్గా ప్రసాద్ గారు, అట్లాగే గౌరవనీయులైన ప్రొఫెసర్ ప్రసన్న కుమార్ గారు, ఇంకా మెట్రో క్రికెట్ క్లబ్ 60 సంవత్సరాలు సారథ్యంలో ఎంతోమంది ఉత్సాహవంతులైన ఓల్డ్ పీపుల్ని కూడా కలిసే అవకాశం వస్తుందని చెప్పి నేను ఇవాళ మాకు ఎలక్షన్ వేడి మొదలైంది. మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, కార్పొరేషన్ ఎలక్షన్స్ పేపర్లో వచ్చింది. ఇమీడియట్గా నేను విజయవాడ మా పార్టీ మీటింగ్కి, కోఆర్డినేషన్ మీటింగ్కి రమ్మని చెప్పి అర్జెంట్ కాల్ వచ్చినప్పటికీ కూడా పోనీ ఎలాగా మాజీలం అయిపోయాం కదా అని చెప్పి పెద్దగా దీనికి ప్రయారిటీ ఇచ్చి మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ ఒకసారి కలుసుకునే అవకాశం వస్తుంది, మిమ్మల్ని గౌరవించుకోవడం మా బాధ్యత అనే ఉద్దేశంతో నేను ఆ ప్రోగ్రాంకి వెళ్లకుండా ఈరోజు ఇక్కడికి రావడం జరిగింది. Anyway, I congratulate all the people who have managed the Metro Cricket Club for 60 years. It's not a joke. Managing a cricket club for 60 years, I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart to all those people who have done their best. And అట్లాగే చాలా మంది పెద్దలు ఉన్నారు. ఎంతో క్రికెట్ ఎంతో కష్టకాలం నుంచి ఇదివరకు ఆడే రోజుల్లో డబ్బులు లేకుండా ఇబ్బందులు పడుతూ క్రికెట్ మీద ప్యాషన్ తోటి చాలా మంది జీవితాలని కూడా వారు దారబోసిన మనం చూశాం. ముఖ్యంగా ఆర్వీకే ప్రసాద్. నేను క్రికెట్ స్టేడియం, నాకు క్రికెట్ అంటే ప్యాషన్ ఉండేది. చిన్నప్పుడు ఆడాలని ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా అవకాశాలు లేనటువంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో నేను కాలేజీలోనే అట్లాగా అవకాశం సరిగా నాకు ఉండేది కాదు. ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ స్టడీస్ మీద పెట్టవలసిన సిచ్యువేషన్లో తర్వాత క్రికెట్కి కూడా నేను ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుదామనే ఉద్దేశంతో క్రికెట్ స్టేడియం యాజ్ ఎ ప్రొఫెషనల్ కాంట్రాక్టర్ కట్టింది నేను. ఇట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫర్ మనీ, యూ జస్ట్ డోంట్ బిలీవ్ ఇట్. నేను క్రికెట్ స్టేడియం కట్టిన దానికి కారణం కేవలము ఒక వర్క్ చేస్తే డబ్బులు మిగులుతాయనే ఉద్దేశంతో కాదు. అట్ ఎ పాయింట్ VDCA or ACA has to pay me 1.4 crores డబ్బులు ఎప్పుడు బాకీయే. నాకు వెంకట్రావు గారు ఒకసారి సడన్ గా పిలిచి మీరు ఒకసారి రావాలి అని చెప్పారు. అప్పుడున్న సెక్రటరీ గారు సడన్ గా వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ పోస్ట్ ఇచ్చారు. పోస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత మనం డబ్బులు అడిగే అవకాశం లేకుండా పోయింది. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్. ఎనీవే, ఐ ఎంజాయ్ దట్. And thank you for inviting me for this wonderful function. I also sincerely appreciate the ACA officials or the helm of the affairs who are organizing the ACA. And varandaru kuda Metro Cricket Club మీద మీరు పిలిచిన అభిమానంతో ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు తప్ప వేరేదేమీ కాదు. So I really convey my sincere thanks to them. అట్లాగే ఇంకా మిగిలిన వారు కూడా అందరూ వచ్చారు. మీకు అందరికీ కూడా మరి ఒకసారి నా యొక్క నమస్కారం తెలియజేసుకుంటూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాను.
Thank you, Vishnu Garu, for cancelling your program to Vijayawada on our request. It's nice of you, sir. Now I request P.R. Narayan Swamy Garu to share the highlights of MCC players in the Ranji Trophy and conduct the felicitation function.
President of the Metro Club and President of the evening's function, Sri D.S. Verma, Chief Guest, Sri Sharat Chandra Reddy, President of the Andhra Cricket Association, Sri P. Vishnukumar Raju, President of Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association, Professor Prasanna Kumar Garu, Mr. Durga Prasad and Mr. Gopinath Reddy, former Ranji Trophy players, under-19 players, international players, most importantly, all the guests. In our turn, we have plenty of doctors, Dr. Vijaya Reddy, Dr. A.C. Avidar and others. It's my present duty to say a few words as far as the Ranji Trophy players are concerned in Vizag. To begin with, I like to start with the M. Shyam, because from my generation, it was M. Shyam who, a fluent stroke maker, made the mark and told Vizag, here I have come. Shyam, I know you're here somewhere. Dr. Muralidhar, Parthasarthi, my teammate Shankar, my teammate again Dr. Chinadri. We played together inter-university way back in 1966 at Vidarbha University, Nagpur. I have another friend, H. Ram Prasad, the tall and lanky guy here. Friends, several cricketers in Vizag contributed to the growth of the game. I should first talk about late L.H. Raju, the main architect who, along with Kip Raju, drew a line, let us start a club. And their interest was to see that cricketers grow at various levels. And I'm happy to mention that 41 players from Metro Club donned the Andhra Cricket Association colours in the Ranji Trophy. Among them, M. Shyam also captained Andhra Cricket Association in the Ranji Trophy. Earlier, it was G.S.N. Raju, again Rana Pratap Gupta, even H. Ram Prasad led Andhra in the Ranji Trophy in his last few matches, if I remember right. Nevertheless, Metro did produce excellent cricketers of repute. Without looking into the paper, I'm talking because I don't want to waste much of my time. Varma is also showing the watch. So I think I should mention one of the most youngsters in Vizag who made a mark excellently well was Amit Pathak. He played over 60 matches. So did Nagini. So did several other youngsters who did make a mark to say that I am from Vizag, I am from Andhra, I am from Andhra Cricket Association. Well, friends, there are two other youngsters I should mention now is Venugopal Rao, who made an excellent mark at the international level. Recently it was Srikar Bharat, also donned the Indian colours. It was already mentioned in the PowerPoint presentation, all those who have represented India at the various levels. Now I think the felicitation function, because the President is running out of time. So may I call upon our founder secretary, Mr. Pejiraju, to come on to the dais and be felicitated first. Pedraju founded the Meteor Club along with L.H. Raju. He devoted a lot of time and energy to form the club by roping in several youngsters into the team. Mention must be made of his untiring efforts in providing playing facilities to all the youngsters, mainly at the Port Gymkhana grounds, with the help of Mr. V.P. Naidu. He ensured that all youngsters are given an opportunity to improve their talent and skills. He maintained good relationship with K. Sudarshan Rao and K. Narayana, physical directors of Andhra University and Andhra Medical College, respectively. He left no stone unturned to ensure that regular friendly matches are organized at Andhra University and Andhra Medical College grounds. He guided all the youngsters with the help of good support given to him by late K.S.N. Murthy, Uncle Murthy. May I now call upon my dear friend M. Shyam to come onto the dais to be felicitated by the chief guest. M. Shyam was the earliest find of K. Pedraju and L.H. Raju together. Shyam excelled in fluent stroke play, which is a rare commodity in the bygone days. Shyam should be thankful to his first cousin, K. Muralidhar, who were born a few months apart and were raised in the best traditions of the joint family. He represented Andhra in the Ranji Trophy Championship and went on to become the vice captain of Andhra team. His magnificent knock against Madras University in the South Zone Inter-University Tournament held at Usmania University, Hyderabad, first him a job in the State Bank of Hyderabad. He is blessed with two sons. Both are well settled in life. His wife is the cause for the instant success in his life. My dear friend and my teammate K. Shankar Rao. He could do 100 meters on a barren land at 10.82 seconds. He had the distinction of representing Andhra University in the Southern Inter-University Tournament held at Voltaire in '64. He is a fine top-over batsman and a fluent stroke maker. After scoring a brilliant 75 against Sri Venkateswara University, he was included in the Andhra Ranji Trophy team straight away. He made his debut against Tamil Nadu in Coimbatore. He played against all the state teams of South Zone and went on to play 21 Ranji Trophy matches for Andhra. He was a fine fielder and a very handy off-spinner. He was a thorough gentleman and a very likable person. A postgraduate in commerce, he retired as an officer in State Bank of India, Vizag. May I now call upon Dr. P. Channadri. Tall and lanky Channadri Rao was a fine medium-pace bowler all-rounder. A founder member of the Metro Club, Channadri was following in the footsteps of his elder brother, late P. Samal Rao, a fine all-round sportsman. He made waves in the Major Memorial Cricket Tournament, which was the most popular tournament in Visakhapatnam. With his good all-round performance in the Andhra University Intercollegiate and Major Memorial tournaments, he was an automatic choice in the university team. He represented Andhra University for a few years and played his last inter-university tournament in 1966 at Vidarbha, Nagpur University. May I now call upon our senior surgeon, Dr. L. Vijaya Reddy. I'm too small a person to talk about Dr. Vijaya Reddy, but nevertheless, when I've been given an opportunity to say a few words, sir, he was a fine doctor, fine surgeon, fine musician, an able assistant to Dr. Srinivasa Reddy. May I now call upon Big Kripanidhi. Big Kripanidhi, please. I may now invite Ibubai, awarded the President's Police Medal in 1984 and worked in the Border Security Force. Ibrahim Ibbu, fondly known as Ibbu from his school days at St. Aloysius High School, Vizag, he was a fine sportsman. His elder brother, Dr. Shafi Bai, had the distinction of representing Andhra in the Ranji Trophy. Ibbu played for Andhra under 25 match against Kerala for the P. Ramchandra Memorial Trophy in 1964 at Coimbatore. He is an excellent gentleman. May I call upon Venugopal Rao, born on the 26th of March 1982 in Visakhapatnam. Venugopal Rao made waves in Vizag cricket. He has played in 16 ODIs, 121 first class matches, 137 first class, 83 T20s. He has made Vizag proud. And most importantly, he has made Hindustan Zinc proud. May I call upon Srikar Bharat. Kona Srikar Bharat was born on 3rd October 1993 in Vizag. Current age is 26 years. His major teams are Andhra Cricket Association 11, Daredevils. He is a fine batsman and his position in the cricket team is a wicket keeper. He has played 78 first class matches, 43 T20s and 51 total. Total first class matches played by him are 78, listed to 53. May I now call upon J. Krishna Rao, the BCCI level 3 coach with ICC certification. He has done good service in the field of coaching in Visakhapatnam for the past couple of decades.
Sri Parsardi Garu, please, and Narayan Swami Garu. I request Parsardi Garu to come. I also request Narayan Swami Garu, the founding member, please come. I request Sri Pediraju Garu, the founding secretary, and Parsad Garu to join me in felicitating our chief guest, Sri Sarath Chandra Reddy Garu. Please. I request Narayan Swami Garu to complete.
We'll try to complete as early as possible because there are several persons who have contributed and played at various levels. And some of them, we want to award them posthumously. To begin with, may I have the pleasure of inviting the son of L.H. Raju to come and take a memento for the service rendered by their father. Let the sons, grandson also. May I request Mahalakshmi Pathasarthi to come and take a memento for Uncle Murthy. Dr. K. Muralidhar's, late Dr. K. Muralidhar's granddaughter, Amrita, to receive a memento for the contribution made by her grandfather, Dr. Muralidhar. May I request R.V. Chandramouli Prasad to receive a memento in memory of my great childhood friend R.V.V.K. Prasad. I request my great guru in all respects, N.S. Chalam's wife, Durga Chalam, and the daughter to come and receive a memento. I request youngster G.V.V. Gopal Raju, G.V.V. Gopal Raju to receive a memento. This is for the services rendered by his illustrious father, late G.S.N. Raju. V.S.N. Raju, son of former Secretary of Metro Cricket Club, former Secretary of Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association, Sri V. Padmanabh Raju. May I request Sadibimbo's son, B.N. Sarma's son, Mahesh, to come and receive a memento. On behalf of our great friend, late B.N. Sarma. On behalf of his uncle B. Ramesham, Ramesham, Venkatesh, please come and take the memento. B. Mahendra Kumar, the all-time great who knocked on the Test cricket doors for several years, played for South Zone, played a mark in Ranji Trophy, played for 2 states in the Ranji Trophy, to come and receive a memento. I also request my dear friend H. Ram Prasad, former Andhra captain, we played together both the university and the under 25 state.
One of the finest cricketers of South India who played at the national level. Mahendra Kumar has Mahendra Kumar has a fabulous record of all-round contribution to cricket. Now we come to the real people behind cricket and its development and their contribution. Firstly, on behalf of my Guru, late K. Sudarshan Rao, his son Ashok will come and take a memento. B. Mahendra Kumar, the all-time great who knocked on the Test cricket doors for several years, played for South Zone, played a mark in Ranji Trophy, played for 2 states in the Ranji Trophy, to come and receive a memento. I also request my dear friend H. Ramprasad, former Andhra captain, we played together both the university and the under 25 state. One of the finest cricketers of South India who played at the national level. Mahendra Kumar has a fabulous record of all-round contribution to cricket. Now we come to the real people behind cricket and its development and their contribution. Firstly, on behalf of my Guru, late K. Sudarshan Rao, his son Ashok will come and take a memento. I request Radha. Or you want? Okay. The other 2 other children of, I think Radha and Sharmila must come. Come on to the dais, please. Sudarshan Rao was our Guru, one of the greatest physical directors Vizag has produced. May I request Achut Rao to come and take a memento for Guru for several people, late Sri R.V.S. Ramarao. Badram and his brother to come receive a memento on behalf of the late father, a wonderful gentleman, K. Narayan Masharu of Andhra Medical College. Cricket in Vizag was nurtured by one gentleman who is happily in our midst. I think he is touching 90, Mr. D.N. Sinha. We'll go there.
Raj garu to present a memento to Professor Prasanna Kumar garu. I request Pedraj garu to present a memento to Durga Prasad garu, Secretary Andhra Cricket Association, to present a memento to I request Pedraj garu and Prasad garu to present a memento to Gopinath Reddy garu, please. I request Pedraj garu to present a memento to Vishnu Kumar Raj garu, working president VDCA. I request Sarath Chandra Reddy garu to give his message.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Pastor garu. Thanks, Varma garu, and other members of MCC. This is a very proud moment for cricket today, celebrating Diamond Jubilee of a club. For ACA, this is a very proud moment, and for VDCA also, this is a very proud moment. And Prasanna garu, sir, thanks for your kind words for cricket as well as Vizag City. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Cricketing culture in Vizag, as sir said, is an example for entire Andhra state. And all the efforts by VDCA, team of VDCA, entire team, I can thank you, Raj garu, for developing club culture and developing cricket in this city. And we take this as an example, and across the state we will definitely replicate the club culture and ensure the game develops. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, and time is running out for me. Sorry, I have to leave. So that's why all this rush. Thanks all the elders. Thank you very much for being part of this one. And you have led this club as an example for our future generations to come. Thanks, everyone.
I request Kinu to propose the vote of thanks, please.
This is on behalf of late Samuel Rao. His younger brother Chinaz Rao will take the memento from the chief guest.
First of all, I would like to, on behalf of all the cricketers who have played for Metro Cricket Club, we would like to really thank all the founding members of this club, because as long as we played for Metro, we took a lot of pride in playing for Metro, and I would like to tell all of you all that we are very proud that we have played for Metro. Thank you so much. I would like to also thank the President of the Andhra Cricket Association, Mr. Sarath Chandra Reddy garu, for coming here and joining us in this celebration. Also, guest of honor, Sri Prasanna Kumar garu, working President Sri Vishnu Kumar Raj garu, Gopinath Reddy garu, the treasurer, and Durga Prasad garu, the secretary, and Mr. Varma garu is the new Metro president. And we would also like to thank the public library for giving us this space to have this function today, and the Center for Public Studies. I would like to also thank all cricketers, women, men, former, current, future, and all the ladies who have come here and made this event so happy for all of us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, sir.